Absolutely. Under Article 2, the president is allowed to do this. Number one. Number two, let's not forget that the people that were on this, and I saw the clip earlier in your show with The View, again, hitting with the absolute garbage that they give their viewers, saying that, you know, they are going to come after you, they're illegals, and they just swipe clean people and take them on a plane. No, these are gang members. These are members that President Trump has delegated and said are terrorist organizations. Tren de Aragua is a terrible organization that has taunted and hit many Americans. Look at the Kaylin Riley. Look at what they're doing, Laken Riley. It's not okay. And what we've done is removed these individuals from our states. So then to have a federal judge come in and say, hey, I don't agree with the president of the United States with an executive order, it's unthinkable and it's ridiculous.
So Judge James Boasberg is going to be holding a hearing on this 4 o'clock this afternoon in federal court. One of the petitioners to continue to allow this to happen is Michael Kozak. He is a career nonpartisan employee at the State Department. He's been there since the early 1970s. He said that all of this was a result of very delicate and intense negotiations with 2 countries. Here's what he wrote in part in the filing. He said these arrangements were the result of intensive and delicate negotiations between the United States and El Salvador and between the United States and representatives of the Maduro regime. The foreign policy of the United States would suffer harm if the removal of individuals associated with TDA were prevented. So he is making the argument that this is a national security, foreign policy issue and not an immigration issue. I think that Judge Boasberg seems to be looking at this as an immigration issue and not from the national security foreign policy standpoint. What do you say?
Right. So when you bring a foreign national into this country illegally, and then we have to remove them, and we negotiate with foreign countries for their removal, and we make a deal with those countries, that is a policy issue that the State Department has purview to do. Let's not forget, again, going back to the executive order, the president ordered and mandated this, and the American people mandated this on November 5th. We were to remove these individuals that are hurting our citizens who came in here illegally, and they have to go to a separate country and get out of there. So, yes, it's a foreign policy issue. Border Patrol obviously deals with foreign countries. It's not that difficult. And the fact that we are having this kind of pushback is frankly just ridiculous. It's very simple. America doesn't want criminals in our country. You want to come into our country? You can, but you will do it the right way.
In a fear